It's BWADE. I'm going to hit you with 4 of my favorite MLB picks for Friday's slate of games. We only had 4 games today. We are back with a full slate. Everyone's playing. I'm going to walk you guys through my data, right, and the reasoning, the research, why I am putting my money on these picks. As always, this is gambling. Can always go either way. These are just the picks that I like. So I always advise you guys to do some of your own research and always bet responsibly. Now, looking at the free picks that I gave out for today, Thursday, we had a solid day. We hit one slip, we missed one slip, but that ends up being profitable. We made money, and we hit 3 out of the 4 picks that I gave out. The only one that we missed was Yuri Perez. The other 3 were all dead on with our read and the results, so I'm happy with that. I hope you guys are. VIP, we didn't have much going on today, only 4 MLB games, not a lot of action. But if you guys want more picks, that's going to be more game picks, more parlays, more opportunities to win money, which is what we do, jump in VIP, right? I have dropped the price to only $25 a week. That is going back up for football season. You want to get in before that price raises. Whatever you lock it in at, that's what it stays at. So, sign up at $25 a week, and when you use code MLB in the checkout, you're going to get 80% off. It'll cost you $5 for a week of picks. You're not going to find a better deal. Find out what VIP is about, start tailing our picks, and start building your bankroll with us. Or you can sign up with one of these apps I tell you about in the video, whether it's Sleeper, Underdog, or any of the apps below in the description. When you sign up using my promo code, make it a deposit. All you have to do is send me a screenshot of that deposit, and I'll hook you up with the free week of VIP. You will get all of our picks for the next week. It's a win-win, but let me help you, right? I do hours of research. I would love for those hours of research to go towards helping you make money. Also, I do an autographed giveaway every single month just to say thank you to you guys. This month we're doing a signed Mike Tyson boxing glove. It is sick. It's authenticated by Beckett. And all you have to do to be entered is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and drop a comment. I just got a DM today from last month's winner. He got the Justin Jefferson jersey. Month before that, it was a signed SGA jersey. I'm going to keep giving something away every month as long as you guys keep showing up. So make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. You'll be entered to win that at the end of the month. Let's start getting into these picks. So I'm starting out with Hendris, over 2.5 strikeouts. Right from the start, he's gone over this in 2/3 of his games this year, right? 14 out of 21 games, he's gotten over this. What I also want to look at is he just missed it last game, and that was a 1-0 just barn burner, pitcher's duel. He's only missed this in back-to-back games once all year, and that was all the way back in April. Since then, every time that he's gone under 3 strikeouts, he's bounced back and gone over it the next game. So I love to see that. The trend shows me that he's going to come back above 3 strikeouts here in this next game. When we look at his away games, he's actually only missed this 3 times all year on the road. He's gone over it in 7, and he's averaging almost 4 strikeouts per game on the road. All we need is 3. And then when we look head-to-head, it's only 3, it's only 1 game, but he hit it in that 1 game. He got 3 strikeouts against him. So the way I look at it, all of the data points to him getting over this, especially when we look at the trends of him bouncing back and him hitting this in 67% of games. Really like Hendris to get us at least 3 strikeouts here. This says minus 207, but it's actually priced more like minus 160, minus 170. Pairing that up with Carrie Carpenter, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Really, I'm just taking him because he's on a heater right now. He's gone over this in 6 straight. He's gone over it in 8 out of the last 9 games, and he's averaging 3.5 hits, runs, and RBIs over the last 10. I mean, you see here, you could even take this over 2.5, and he still would have hit this in 8 out of the last 10 games. He's putting up really solid numbers. You look at his hits, and he's gotten 2 or more hits in 6 out of his 10 games this year, or these last 10, which is just crazy. So I like Carrie Carpenter to get over 1.5. When we look at his head-to-head numbers, Last year, he went over in 2 out of 3 games against them in that series. In the first series this year, he went over in 2 out of 3, and he's averaging almost 4 hits, runs, and RBIs per game against the Angels. So, feel really good locking in Carrie Carpenter over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Kyle Hendricks over 2.5 strikeouts. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 2.6x for this on Underdog. Really like this app. They give us a ton of promos, whether it's 50% profit boosts, free picks. I got a free pick last night. They get their lines up early, and they have great payouts. They will also double that first deposit when you sign up using code BWADE, all the way up to $1,000. It's the easiest way to increase your bankroll is withdraw some money from a different app, put it on Underdog using code BWADE. You just got it doubled. And when you send me a screenshot on Instagram, I will hook you up with that free week of VIP, and you can tail all of our picks over the next week. But I would love for you to try VIP and see what it's all about. I am confident that you will be happy with the results. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you get entered to win that signed Mike Tyson boxing glove. On top of that, I have decided to open up an internship for BWADEPICKS. I'm super excited about this, guys. There's some more information on my Instagram if you want to look into it. There's a link below in the description for my Instagram, but I'm taking applications. It's going to be a 3-month commitment where I help somebody learn this whole business. They help me continue to grow my brand. I am confident I can get you to a point where you are able to make a comfortable living, $100,000 plus a year, making sports betting content and pairing up with some of the apps in the business. So check that out. The link is below in the description. Let's get into these next 2 picks. Taking Seth Lugo to go over 4.5 strikeouts. I mean, when you look, he's gone over this he had hit it in 9 straight games, and then he just missed it in his last game. And it took Toronto to keep him under, right? Toronto strikes out the least in baseball by far. Them and Kansas City are actually the only 2 teams that average less than 7 strikeouts per game. But, I mean, it took him going against the team that strikes out the least to kill this streak. He had hit it in 9 straight. When we look on the road, he had hit this in 8 straight games up until that game against Toronto. So he's consistently hitting it on the road, averaging 5.6 per game, only missing it twice. And then when we look head-to-head, it's a split, right? I don't love this. I don't hate it. It doesn't really go either way for us. What I do like is the only game played this year, he had 6 strikeouts and went over. Last year, he only went over once, under twice. But he's been right around that 4.5 line against Minnesota last year. Again, I'm going to focus on the fact that he had this in 9 straight. The only team he's missed it against in his last 10 was Toronto, the lowest strikeout rate in baseball. Going up against Minnesota here, who he already got 6 strikeouts against earlier this year. I love him to get at least 5 Ks. Pairing that up with Sam Hagerty, and all we need from Hagerty here is a hit, right? We're actually getting about 1.45x for this, and for someone to get 1 hit, that's a decent payout. And what's crazy is, so the thing is with Hagerty is they pretty much save him to go up against lefties. He's going up against Christopher Sanchez, who's been a strong pitcher for the Phillies. But when we look at Hagerty, right, his overall average is 260. Against lefties, it's 357. And so they pretty much use him exclusively against left-handed pitchers. He's going to come in here and play against Sanchez. And against lefties, he's gotten a hit in all but 1 game this year. 16 out of 17 games he's played this year, he has gotten a hit against lefties. He's only batting something crazy, 171 against righties, right? So that difference from 171 to 357. Really like him in this spot to come in. All we need is 1 hit. Not asking a lot out of the guy. And to get a pretty decent payout out of that, I am cool with taking that. So lock in Sam Hagerty, get at least 1 hit. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 2.4x for this on Sleeper. I love Sleeper, first off. But look, I know it's a little bit of a lower payout, but I feel really good about this one, and I'd rather take something I feel great about and get a 2.4x payout than try to push it for like a 4x and then end up chalking, right? So I feel great about this. And Sleeper's giving us great payouts in general. This is a give me pick, and we're getting 2.4x for it still. They give us great promos, and they have a great sign-up bonus. When you sign up using code BWADE, they will double that first deposit up to $100. It's free money, and they're going to give you a free pick. So it's a win-win. You get a free week of VIP from me as well when you send me a screenshot. You get the $100 doubled, you get a free pick, and you have an additional app where you can take advantage of all their promos and you can line shop. There's no downside. Like I said earlier, you can just withdraw money from a different app, put it on Sleeper using code BWADE, and you just got it doubled without taking any risk, and you're going to get all those bonuses I just told you about and the free week of VIP. So whether you sign up with Sleeper or Underdog or any of the apps below in the description, just send me the picture and I'll hook you up. Or you can just use code MLB in the checkout and you're going to get 80% off. It'll cost you $5 for a week of picks. You will not be disappointed. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you get entered to win that signed Mike Tyson boxing glove. And if you are interested in the internship, make sure to check out my Instagram. I would love to talk to you about that opportunity and how we can both help each other. I appreciate you guys. Let's get some fucking bread.